So I've got something a bit different this time. Well, same thing, but gonna be doing it a bit differently. So I have this like little just kind of tanto knife. This isn't really like a combat or fighting knife. It's more just like a utility knife, just nice and compact. Originally, it's gonna be something like stick in my pocket, but I don't think it's gonna work too well for that. And typically, I do like water ball cutting tests, which I suppose I could do that. It'd still work, but honestly, it's like I could probably do other things with it. So, but still got a water bottle. I probably could have done that in a way it didn't spray all over myself. Oh well. Okay, so got this forged out. Need to, of course, refine the blade shape into more of the, classic American tanto. Of course, make the hole here for, my finger to go through, because I'm kind of doing the karambit type, just so it's more compact. Other than that, though, it's shaped pretty well. Again, I got a little bit of grinding to do, just kind of, straighten out some edges, round out some other edges. But other than that, hopefully it won't take too much grinding. At least that's the plan anyway. These holes, though, kind of suck. camera. Put some hickory scales on, nothing too fancy. Just had a small scrap piece lying around, chopped it in half down the middle, and glued on some JB Weld. Now I'm just gonna take a file it down, shape it a bit, probably use a bit of sanding just to make it actually fit, obviously. And we should have a nice little knife. Yeah. Could of course then burn it and probably stain it dark. Another thing this little knife can do is, can either strip some wire a little bit. See if I can strip wire on. Not usually good at doing this with a knife, I usually use wire strippers. There we go. Yeah, let's get a nice cut there. Admittedly, this is not the easiest thing to do on camera. Try not to cut myself while still filming. And yeah, just there we go, got some stripped wire. It'll focus. Definitely not the easiest thing to do, but it gets the job done. Or it would also probably be easier if I wasn't trying to film and do it at the same time. Also good for cutting paracord. Although, I think pretty much any sharp object cuts paracord usually pretty well. So, yeah. Honestly, just a utility knife. Just something a little small, compact, fits in my hand pretty easily. But probably mostly just be used to open my Amazon packages. Like most of us use with our knives, let's be honest. Another good thing with knives is after a long day, come to think of it, I'm going to be casting metal after this, so we'll see how that goes.